will meet Seaworld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about the remarkable animals. Orsalis parka, or the killer whale, is the most highly distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Indian, and the Pacific Oceans. No others.
Contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or you step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, we'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orcinus orca, commonly called killer whales. Here at Seaworld, we like to call them Katina, Milani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is the youngest whale at just 10 years old, and the oldest is Makayo's mother, Katina, who last month celebrated her 45th birthday. Katina is also the matriarch, or the leader of our pod. Now here at SeaWorld, our training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their own health and well-being. Now this is Makayo and Megan here at the slide out area, and we're going to demonstrate a couple of what we call husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Now one of the first we train is a position to offer a voluntary blood sample. As you can see, Makayo has been asked to roll ventral or upside down and present his tail flukes. Not only does this position give us a great look at his entire body, but it also gives us access to the blood vessels, which are easily seen on the white undersides of his tail flukes. Our veterinarians collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the procedure. Now, if you watch us as trainers, we're always rubbing down the whales, sometimes on their flippers or their flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way we can reward them for remaining calm throughout procedures like this. And it's also a really cool way for us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Blood samples are just one way we can make sure the whales are staying healthy, and Trua here is demonstrating yet another. Now this behavior is how we weigh the killer whales. Trua would be asked to slide his body up and out of the water, but onto a giant killer whale size scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. Now Trua here happens to be the largest, weighing in at 6,600 pounds, still growing. Now you'll notice though that the portion of his body from his dorsal fin to his tail flukes is in the water right now. That is the powerhouse of the whale. It's called his peduncle. It's very muscular and very heavy. If we were to weigh Trua with his peduncle still in the water, we would not be weighing the whole whale. So we simply ask him to raise his tail up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy so that we know the younger whales are growing properly and that the older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital. We surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. For the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Did you guys know that killer whales love to play? They actually mimicry and observational learning. From a very young age, Trua here learned important life skills by playing games like Follow the Leader with his mother and other whales. And we're going to put that to the test today with Lyn'S, Trua, and all of you guys. Are we ready to have some fun? All right, you guys hang tight. I'll be over there in a minute. This side, if you want to participate, stay right where you are. Just stand up. All right, now we're gonna play a game of killer whale follow the leader. You guys are gonna be the leader, and we're gonna ask Trua to follow your movements. Step one, glue those hands down to your side. Nobody move your hands, all right? When I say go, you're gonna turn around in a circle 2 times and stop. Lyn'S is gonna ask Trua to watch you. Looks like he's watching. Ready, team? Go! Turn in a circle 2 times. All right, stop. Look at Trua. He's got it! Nicely done, everybody. Thank you very much. As you can see, Trua was watching you very closely. Killer whales are very curious animals, and we often see them jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. And Trua's going to show that off with a jump we call a bow. I need everybody's help this time. Get ready. He's coming up. Let's hear it for Trua. Nice bow. All right, now we got Makayo over here on this side, he may be a smaller whale, but I think we have a bigger jump in store. I think we're gonna do a breach. Megan, teach your team the signal for a breach. Just like that, everybody, up and over your shoulder. All right, we're ready to go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Nice breach signal, everyone. Now, like a bow, killer whales will breach to get a better look around, but more often than not, they breach to show off. So here comes Mikhail showing off. Folks, let's hear it for the whales and our awesome volunteers. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to gain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained through field research. And that's why SeaWorld partners with such groups as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to advance global education. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when we've seen them hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal can be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration. For our whales, it's a high-energy activity session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet! Killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can eat several hundred pounds of food every day. In the wild, killer whale diets vary depending on where they live and time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer.
We all can to make a difference.
All it takes is one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you